What's up, y'all, and welcome to the live show for All the Queens Men, Season 3. Now, y'all already know that we keep it real, fun, and unfiltered around here, so grab your wine or whatever you're drinking on, and let's get into it.
I'm gonna keep it hood. Bolo.
I was like, ooh, I could see myself right there.
Shower scene was the best one, hands down, to me, in my opinion, so I give it like 100, to be honest.
For me, it's definitely a 10. Yes, I would have gotten a shower. Yes, I would have been ready to switch. Yes, I would have been up in Bolo's shower. Yeah, we would have been done acting.
That part.
10.
Ladies, are you ready to get wet, hot, and steamy? Are you ready for Amp, Babyface, Doc, Elf, Waco, and Midnight?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Well, sit back and relax as we take this virtual ride to Club Eden with your girls, EJ, TicahDishawn, and friends. Oh, yeah.
Ladies, are you ready for your favorite hangout, your favorite Sunday spot? I'll say ladies and gentlemen, because we have a mixture of everybody coming through. Are you ready for Virtual Club Eden? Let's tap down, let's settle down, grab your glass, whatever you put in your glass. You can even bring a shot glass. We don't mind. It's Virtual Club Eden. Do what you want, but enter at your own risk. And of course, I can't do this thing without my girl, EJ, the TV junkie. What's good, EJ?
Hey, how are you?
What's good? What's good? It's Sunday. Are you ready?
I'm ready, girl. I am ready.
Okay. Next up, we got the one and only Nita, the diva. Let's go. What's good, Nita?
What's up, babies? I love it. I'm here. Hello.
Yes, and she on time. Y'all, respect to her. It was just a joke. What's good? Don't pay me no mind either. What's good? Next up, we have the one and only Moochie, y'all. What's good, Moochie?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
She came to put the hammer down, y'all. She ain't playing. She is not playing. All right, next up, y'all, we have the lovely, the sweet Candy Love, y'all.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Hey, Candy.
Hey, Candy.
Hi. I'm here.
All right.
Wait on the storm to pass.
I know. We was going through it too, honey. All right. And straight from the den, we got the one and only Tamika's Den, y'all. What's good, Tamika?
Hey y'all, I just finished running over here from the White Flakes Awards, so I got a drink in my hand, celebrating, ready for Virtual Club Eden.
Y'all all got these healthy glows going on. I need the secret. What is the secret? All right,
moisturizers and naps.
Well, I'm missing the naps part, but yeah.
Okay. Let's see who we. What's that? What is it called? EJ?
This is butter.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and check on in. Let's see who we have in the audience. First one to tap in was Daria. Shanice Mallon. What's good, Daria?
Thank you, baby.
Okay. And we got Denise. We got, of course, DeMarcus Vaughn. Thank you for tapping in every single week. We appreciate you. We have Rashonda. Y'all, this live is kind of thick. I ain't never seen this many, so we appreciate y'all for coming on through. This is awesome, y'all. So listen.
That's what's up.
Okay. I'm gonna get to the other comments. I can assure you that I will. But you guys, I want to go ahead and check. I want us to go ahead and rate the episode because we had a little it was a lot of shenanigans going on. I'll say that much. What were y'all thoughts? On the episode from 1 to 10? What would you rate it? And we're gonna start with Nita the Diva.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because of the cliffhanger. And I feel like the cliffhanger wasn't done properly. Like when I heard her reaction versus what was actually happening in the scene, I was just like, what is going on? So I'm trying to figure out what is she screaming about, and we didn't hear anything when he said, the guy, Fernando, he was like, this is what it sounds like when it goes something. And I'm just like, okay, she didn't hear nothing, and she's screaming to the top of her lungs. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5, but it was a good episode.
Okay, all right. Tamika's then what would you rate the episode?
Yeah, I think I'm right there with Nita. I give it like an 8.5. It was good. It had me going in here. I was yelling because y'all know I want to see a fight. The fight wasn't long enough for me though. But I was ready for that fight, and I'm just like, y'all slipping. There's a lot of slipping going on, even from Mr. Joey that's supposed to know it all. So I just can't wait to get into this and to see what's gonna happen next.
Okay, all right, Moochie. What would you rate the episode?
I'm with them on this too. I think it's gonna be probably straight across the board at 8.5 because they did fall short with the cliffhanger. I feel like why is Concierge's brother going so hard for his wife, and that's not even his wife? Like, you doing too much right now. So that's where I was at. I feel like he's like being the aggressor, and this ain't even your beef right now.
Right. Just doing the most. Candy Love, what did you think? What did you rate it?
Excuse me. 8.5. That's a good safe space to be. Yeah, the cliffhanger was crazy. That brother is really tapping on my nerves. The fight, I could have got a little bit more out of the fight. Yeah, 8.5 is a safe space.
Okay. And EJ?
Okay, I'm gonna go with everybody else on this one, but not for the same reasons. Just because I felt like we've gotten more from some previous episodes, so that's why I give it an 8.5. Just because, for one thing, I really wanted another unalive in this. Like, we haven't had many unalives, and I'm so used to having so many unalives that it's kind of irritating not having them. But yeah, I'll go with the same thing though. 8.5 is good.
Okay, yeah, I collectively agree with what everyone has said. We had a little bit. There's always a higher expectation. But again, the content that it was given, it was definitely good. I just wanted just a little bit more. With somebody getting their popcorn popped. With that being said, I'm gonna move on to a little segment that I call Who Got Their Popcorn Popped, okay? So y'all know there was an altercation between there were two separate altercations. Now, I know a lot of y'all, and me included, have been looking forward to these two individuals going at it. So, Amp and the boy, your boy, y'all call him Lil B, Big D, Baby D. What did y'all think about that fight? What was y'all first of all, the impression on everything that happened in that fight? What did you think? We'll start with Moochie.
I thought he was gonna come with more energy, Big D. I thought the way Big D convinced us with the whole shooting the blanks incident, I thought we were gonna get more energy from him. As far as I thought he was gonna be able to hold his own in that. And he wasn't. He wasn't able to hold it. It makes Amp is made to look like a psycho. And it's just like now it's borderline psycho. Like you're stalking now. Literally. So that's where I'm at with that.
Okay. So Tamika, you wanted to see the battle royale. But with that, we had a question last week. We were saying what was going to happen. Was there really going to be an all-out brawl? Was Dime going to come and interrupt? What did you think about them actually showing us Dime interrupting this whole altercation? And we're not gonna get to the other part, but we'll just say her interrupting or trying to intervene in this whole battle. What was your thoughts on that?
Man, I was in my house yelling and screaming. I know my neighbors get tired of me, but I was like, yes, right. And then when she came out, I got a little worried because Em just kind of tossed her. I was like, oh Lord, don't tell me she's gonna end up getting hurt. I know we wasn't gonna delete her, but I was like, that's kind of dangerous because she just went flying and they just was into it. And I felt like Aunt was kind of getting the upper hand one minute. I was like, all right, Aunt. And the next minute, Big D was doing a little something, but like I said, I needed more. I needed more in that little fight, but I was definitely yelling. I figured she was gonna end up coming out.
Okay. So EJ, now you saw, and this is still in regards to this whole who popcorn got popped, but you saw Dime just decide to up and just jump ship and take Amp's car. What were your thoughts on that?
I was like, okay, Dom, I ain't mad at you. Like, she had to get away, so she was like, forget it, I'm just gonna take your car. But that just also goes to show how much, for whatever reason, I just correlate this with the fact that they're still connected in some sort of way, that she knew she could take that car. It wasn't gonna be no repercussions behind it, that she was just gonna take the car and go. Like, it was what it was. But shit, I would have did the same thing too. Absolutely. I probably would have checked that body though.
That part. Now, moving on just a little bit, we did see these two get into it. Y'all boy, Babyface, and the one and only Doc. Nita, what were your thoughts on, first of all, what Babyface said to Doc, and then Doc popping his popcorn? What were your thoughts on that?
Listen, it was out of order. I'm glad that people been calling Babyface on his shit. Ooh,
right?
Ooh. Look, I said the F. Look, okay, the FS. But somebody needed to do it because Babyface is foul. He is foul. Out of all the dudes that's in that group, he is the worst one with the worst character. Don't trust him. Don't try to do nothing with him. Like, Babyface is the worst. So I'm glad he got what came to him because he was just doing the most.
Okay, all right. Hey, we got the beautiful Candy Love in the building. I see the glow. How did you feel about Doc and Babyface finally popping his popcorn?
Listen, I was so excited that my boo was able to knock him smooth out, because Babyface just do too much, and he had the right one today. So 10, I'm happy, I'm excited.
Okay. So do you guys?
I want to say one more thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm mad about Dime want to get a tire iron though. Why was that necessary? You want to kill somebody? Okay,
I'm alive.
Let's move on. I just want to say that. I'm sorry. I'm alive.
All right. So it's all good. Since I'm gonna go ahead and touch that situation. We'll backtrack just a little bit. We did see Dime open up the trunk. We saw Casanova. Now, I know she done seen many a bodies in her lifetime, and the drama she gave, the treatment that she gave towards Big D after the fact. Somebody just let me know, what did y'all think about Dime being nosy and jumping into it she had no business jumping into? Moochie, I see your head. Go ahead.
She was doing too much. She was extra. And then she wanted to act like the victim at the end. And then when I'm like, you took this dude's car and went to the hotel with the next dude? You played yourself. You didn't think he was gonna follow the car?
She didn't do that. She didn't do that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, you didn't think she even if she linked it to her, you didn't think he was gonna follow you? What was she thinking?
No.
Go ahead.
No, she took Amp's car.
That's what I'm saying.
No, she rode with. Didn't she ride with?
She rode with Big D, and then when she saw the body, she took Amp car to get away from both of them.
Okay,
yeah, like you didn't think she was gonna follow you. He was gonna follow you. Wow, I understand you trying to get away. That it just was dumb. You thinking I'm misconstruing stuff? I'm not. What I'm saying is that part didn't make no sense to me.
Okay, I'm not gonna say no.
It's all good. It's all good. So we have Cass in the motherfucking building. She's in Virtual Club Eden. Okay, it's about to turn up a little bit more. We're gonna add her on into here. What's good, Cass? How you doing? Turn your mic on. She got boobs out. She ready for Club Eden, y'all.
You just showing the
cheat, girl. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
You got the twins on
Cass.
I see you.
Turn your mic on.
Turn your mic on.
Twins all out and about.
And zoom
Yeah.
in. Zoom in, girl. Go up and zoom in.
Yes.
Okay.
You know.
Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
Hey,
She ready, y'all.
My
She
bad,
ready.
sorry I'm late.
Hey, it's always one. Oh my God. So since you're here, let me know your thoughts on the whole, since we backtracked a little bit, let me know your thoughts on the altercation between not Dime, but Amp and Big D. Let me know your thoughts on that, and then slide on into Dime stealing Amp's vehicle and seeing the body in the truck. I gave you a lot.
Yeah, that was crazy. Somebody predicted that she would come downstairs while they were tussling, and when I saw it, I was like, "Dang,
Me,
somebody in that room, somebody in that writer's room." But I'm kind of glad that it happened like that, because she ended up being able to go tell Madam what was going on, even though Madam was a step ahead as usual. But taking his car, yeah, City Girls went up on City Girls today, because I'm taking your car. I'm mad, you following me, and I'm taking your car, and I'm taking it to work. Bye.
That part. Anybody else have anything on that particular thing? We also covered, it's clear cut that Babyface deserved that 2 piece and the biscuit, as Moochie would say. He absolutely deserved that. I guess how did y'all like this whole altercation? Did it give enough, or did y'all want to see more? And in the question of EjTheTVJunky, who won the altercation? Who got the popcorn popped? Or who popped the best popcorn? And we'll let EJ start, because that was her video, y'all. Or her comment.
You already know who I said won that fight, y'all. Amp is slowly winning me back over just a little bit. Can y'all hear me? Because my mic is over here. Can y'all hear me okay?
We hear perfect.
Okay. Yeah, Amp is slowly winning my heart back just a smidget, y'all. And it's only because he Madam Nephew is he slowly getting back on my good side, even with all his stalkery and all his other shenanigans. Every now and then, just a smidget, he get on my good side. I've been waiting on this fight. Well, for one thing, I can't stand Big D. So right now, it ain't hard for Amp to get on my good side punching Big D. So it's pretty simple right now. But I was ready for this fight. Like, I had been waiting on this, and I did want more. But I felt like Big D let a drunk man get a couple of hits in on him like that. Like, I felt like, dude, I know you was in trying to get you some mode, but at the same time, like, you got that stuff got to be over with, especially if you one of the alphabet people, like, you got to know how to fight. And I just felt like he only got one good hit in, so Amp won.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. I see we have another one that has jumped into the party. Better late than never. Much respect. Here we go. Ruthless TV. What's good? Let me know your thoughts on the altercation between Amp and Big D. Who won?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Perfect.
Yes.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I'm outside, so if y'all hear some cars and stuff going around, then Just forgive me. But yeah, so my thoughts on the fight. It was very interesting. I thought, of course, Amp won. I mean, he clocked him one good time. Even though Dime jumped on his back, he still kind of, I think he won. But he deserved it, because Big D came into a whole situation with no respect. You know what I mean? Like, give that man some space, let him do his thing with his woman without you interfering. So he deserved it, and he got his butt whipped. So that's my thought on it.
Second that emotion.
Let's go around. Anybody else have any thoughts? Who won? Anybody else?
Me, I have some thoughts. The only reason why I have some thoughts about Big D winning is because he was able to get away. He was able to distract them, like I said that he was going to do, and he was able to get away. So that's it.
So does anybody remember? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. So sorry.
No, that's it. I was about to call. I'm sorry.
Okay. Does anybody remember what when Amp asked him who he was talking to, what he said, what Big D said?
Mm-hmm. He was talking to himself.
Yeah, talking to himself.
I told him.
He was talking to himself,
which is crazy.
Okay.
I said, act like you,
right.
act like you and your earphone talking to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I said that
like I was on the phone. That's what you should say. Right.
Yeah, but Amp was so drunk and high, he wasn't paying attention. He was just trying to find out where Dime was. That was his main concern.
Right.
He didn't care what his
thinking
answer
with
was.
the other head.
Exactly.
He was thinking with the other head, like my woman in this hotel and who she with.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like what I meant to say with that whole thing, I didn't like the conversation that took place with Dime and Amp after the whole card thing. That's what I was talking about was so stupid. I thought that conversation was, that's what I was like, kind of like the most about it. I'm sorry.
But they both been irking my nerves.
Okay.
But something makes me want to think that Amp is not drunk like that, because it makes me feel like he might be playing a game to see what big little baby D got going on or something. It just seemed like he might not be as inebriated as he's putting on to be, because
that makes a lot of sense though.
Yeah, like maybe playing a game,
like a good theory,
that would be a good
like
twist.
he ain't y'all not the only one that can play. I can play too.
Girl,
that's definitely a good theory.
Oh my God.
I hope
they pay you for that one, girl. I hope they pay you for that one.
Just a smidge, just a smidge. That's all. It's maybe not.
All right, y'all. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move forward. Again, I'll be copying my girl EJ a lot. She had this whole video called Rayshawn's Revenge, and I just want to dive in a little bit more into Rayshawn. First, I would like for Kaz, give me your thoughts on Rayshawn. Let me know how you feeling about Rayshawn and who he is at this point.
I'm just ready to see how this unfolds with Rayshawn, because I always see him as innocent, not knowing much or whatever. But I feel like this little friend is about to step his game up, because I feel like he got something on his mind that he wants to do. We just don't know what it is, but he gonna get his revenge. I don't care what anybody says. He's gonna be the one to do it.
I agree.
Absolutely. So how did y'all feel about the conversation between Miss Nasty Tandy coming through, offering her indecent proposal? Let me get Nita to answer that one.
Yeah, no, I felt like in her position, she did the right thing. But at the same time, I feel like they just went about the whole thing wrong, because they went to Madam first, then they went to Rayshawn next, and Madam already knows the information. You know what I'm saying? So you putting a gag order on Rayshawn, but what about Madam? Unless they already know Madam is in the bag. They know that Madam ain't gonna speak. So maybe Miss Tandy has something else up her sleeve that we don't know about, and because I know. They moving funny. I feel like the governor or whoever that white man was, he was looking at people funny, and they putting offers out to everybody. And I think it's a lot of stuff going on. So I mean, let's just see. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. So
I didn't like
Candy
it.
Love, let me do Cass. Cass, what do you think about Champ? Do you think there's like any ulterior motives with what Champ is going to do and play his role in this whole altercation with or trying to help Rayshawn get his revenge?
He just here for the money. He trying to make a living. So I don't feel that way. It could be, but I think he here for the money.
Okay. And
we saw his moment and he stepped on it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So once he went out there and ear hustled and heard everything that was going on, he's like, "Oh, let me get in on this. This boy don't know how to get this. I'm gonna show him." And he just look, nah, we getting 125, 20 for me off the top.
That
okay. 20.
Yeah, I didn't like
how much did she offer him, or how much did he say he was gonna take?
She offered him $20,000 or something.
25.
Like, yeah, 25,000.
Went to 30.
And then she went to 30.
Or something, or 125.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that, and I didn't like where what's the little mosquito name? Trouble. I didn't like. Yeah, I didn't like anybody trying to.
I was gonna mention her too. She has no business.
I didn't like that because he didn't even want the money. He just want his revenge. He doesn't want anything from them. He just wants revenge. But then everybody's trying to benefit financially off of him, off of his pain.
Exactly.
And I didn't like it. Let him offer you the money, not let him offer you money to help him. Not you telling me what you're gonna take off top when I really don't even want the money. I just didn't like that. In Trouble, I would have expected better, more from her, because you knew what he really went through, like in real time, than to say, "Well, I'll take 2 G's," when knowing she probably want more she will probably do more than that, get more than that anyway. I didn't like that.
She wanted more. Right. She was saying she wanted more. She don't deserve 2 G's.
Right? She don't do it. She don't deserve anything.
Going on. Yeah. You just gonna come at the tail end of it and be like, "Yeah, let me get one." No, don't work.
She should just did it for free. Whatever you're gonna do, if because
exactly, I'm here to
your
support
friend.
you.
Yeah, do it for free and let him pay you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay, so now we also saw that there was a moment where, again, y'all mentioned this earlier. Miss Tandy was trying to cut a deal with Madam, trying to get Madam on her side, get Madam to vote for her people and all that, or get the people to vote for her husband and all of that stuff. But they end up also, there's like an ulterior motive between the DA and her husband. So I'm just trying to understand or figure out how they're going to play this whole game and get this husband actually in office, because even the DA knows that the husband is a whole dirtbag.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So yeah, see him standing with the police officer.
I'm sorry.
He was looking at the police officer at the precinct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was like, "Who is that?"
Yeah, dirty.
I was like, "Oh Lord, he don't care."
Mm-hmm.
He want to get with anybody.
She's like, "You off limits right now. We trying to get you in office. You not even focused. You focused on the wrong thing. Focused on Franks and beans and stuff."
Yeah, they don't care. Him or his wife, they just basically trying to play all sides, and I'm guessing they just assuming that they got enough people in their pocket, enough people that's gonna side with them, that they gonna get their way. That they kind of counting the eggs before they hatch, but they feel like they got the upper hand.
They say they go
on now. How many young men that they done this to?
Oh yeah, you can tell that's a regular thing.
How many young men they done this to? So even if they worried about.
Listen, y'all, we got somebody that's coming in here to address this whole situation. We done had a whole lot to say about this young man by the name of Rayshawn, with that being said, I want to introduce to some and present to others the one and only J. Marcus Johnson. Okay, let's get
What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing?
What's up, Rachel? We were just checking up for you.
Hold on, let me find them, y'all. Let me find them.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Welcome to Club E.
Rayshawn, we still got you, baby. We're still.
We be rooting for you.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Rayshawn. J. Marquez.
Marcus.
J. Marcus.
So thank you, J. Marcus, for hopping on in here. Please give us your perspective on Rayshawn and where he is right now.
He's just a young man trying to figure it out, and it looks like he's about to figure it out. So I can't wait for y'all to see on Thursday.
We can't wait either.
I love it. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see what he's gonna be getting into.
I don't want to spoil too much.
Don't say no. Don't
right.
spoil.
We know you can't
like
give
the
away
element
too
of
much.
surprise.
You can't give away too
Right.
much.
I have one.
So, EJ, you got a question?
Oh,
okay.
First and foremost, thank you for showing up today. Thank you so much. We appreciate having you on the show. And I just wanted to know if there was any other role, like what's your, like if you could play in a biopic, who would you play? Like who would be your dream biopic?
Wow. Kobe Bryant.
Hey, you are my new favorite person. I love Kobe. That's what's up.
That's
Once
a good
again,
one.
thank you. We appreciate you. I love your character. I think you're doing great things with the character. I can't wait to see if my prediction is going to come true. So I'll be tuning in.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me in.
Thanks for coming.
What up, Tay Tay?
I told you the love for Rayshawn is in the bill. It's here. Before he goes, because he only got a couple more minutes. Does anybody else have anything they want to ask him? It's your opportunity. He can't reveal too much, but he can give you a little something.
I have one small question. Are we underestimating you? Because I feel like you're so innocent. And do you have it in you? Is it, or you have to get other people to do it for you? Like, is it in you for real? Because I think
everybody has their line, and I think he's approaching his. And he's about to cross it. So, yeah, it's in him.
That's right.
It's in him.
Okay.
I love that. Okay.
And we're going to see that this Thursday. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe a cliffhanger.
Maybe.
Don't quote him on it. Don't let him spill the beans. We wait.
I just want to asking.
We'll be tuned in.
Okay, well,
we rooting for you though. We rooting for you.
We are rooting for you.
We rooting for you.
We are.
I just didn't like what that lady did to you, so I'm like, yeah, I hope he do get his get back, but I want him to be careful. That's how I am with it. Like, I'm worried about.
I got a question too, guys.
Oh, Ruthless has a question. Go ahead.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I have a question real quick. I'm actually doing a video on you, Rayshawn, and you and your other homeless stripper friends. So I need for you to tell me why about 3 of y'all are homeless on the show when y'all at Cleveland. You bunking up at Troubles and Champs, and then we've got Babyface at Midnight's house, and then we had El Fuego bunking with Amp. So why is everybody so homeless on the show now?
Oh, well, Babyface had it coming for sure. That's just his bad karma. Me, Rayshawn, he gave up everything to live with the Tandys, and then that just got all messed up. And then Fuego's kind of at a crossroads in his life where he's unsure if the exotic dancing is for him anymore. So he's like really.
On the playback, but thank you so much for your response.
It went fast. She was saying thank you for your response. But with that, J. Marcus, I appreciate you so much for being here. I told you I wasn't going to hold you too long. Please let everyone know where they can find you.
You can follow
social
me
media.
at j.marcusjohnson on Instagram. And that's all I got. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you for watching the show.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you.
Oh, always.
Absolutely. All right,
That was
y'all.
so dope.
Hey, they never know who's coming through on Virtual Club.
I had a feeling somebody was popping up today.
That was a great.
She could be
That
coming
was
through.
real good. That was real
Yes.
She could don't play around.
That was sweet.
She could EJ don't be playing. Put some respect on your name.
Right.
Put some respect on her name.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody. All right, y'all. That was. I'm still excited about that. I definitely appreciate him for hopping on with us. But we are about to venture into a temperature check. All right, y'all. We had this sensual moment that I want to know. I want y'all to rate it. Was it a 10? Was it a 5? 10 being the hottest, 5 being lukewarm, like they could have gave us a little more, or 1 being the coldest, like they could have kept that scene to themselves. With that being said, I'm gonna give y'all the image. I can't give y'all the video because they'll shut me down, but I'm gonna give y'all the image and let me know your thoughts. 10 being the hottest, 5 lukewarm, and 1 being the coldest. Here we go. And we gonna go all around the table. I want everybody's thoughts on this. We're gonna start with Candy Love first.
Hey, don't leave it up too long. There you go.
It didn't give me enough. What's the middle? 5? 5
medium.
5.
Lukewarm. Could have been a little better.
Yeah. I need to give a reason.
Okay.
It wasn't enough going on for me. Face of the plays, you're supposed to be,
Oh my
TV show, I get it, but
Candy, really?
Thank you. They can't win with you, girl.
Okay.
I guess you wanted to see them throwing it.
I've seen better.
Throwing it better.
Yeah. See, his face should have been wet when he came up. Like,
not the wet face.
And y'all drop y'all ratings. Drop y'all ratings in the comments, you guys, and make sure y'all hitting that like button. Share this thing out to the algorithm. Let everybody know that this is the dopest Sunday night spot to hang out on.
Hit the like, hit the share, put us up in that algorithm, y'all.
All right.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know they on strike. Help a brother out.
Okay. All right, y'all. They made it rain on us. They made it rain. So shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn for making it rain on us. He had a question before we get to the rest of the rating. It said, Madam gave Tommy the breakfast of champions, and this is where Tommy is slipping. So Cass, let me know thoughts on that whole situation right there.
That's real.
Listen,
What you say?
10 plus. 10 plus. 10 plus.
Okay, I see your 10. Did Cass go? Cass, did you go?
No, I didn't go.
Okay, what would you rate it?
I give it a 5.
Okay.
5. I know what, I'm not answering no phone while my Tommy right there of all people. Not Tommy. I'm not. Y'all know how I feel.
Are you a boss? You're not a boss. You gotta be a boss.
Multitasking.
I'm not a boss.
Hey,
we a boss. We gotta answer.
I'm not a boss with Tommy right there. But forget all that.
Ruthless TV. What would you give it? A 10, a 5, or a 1?
Okay. I would probably give it like I'd say an 8. I'd say an 8. I liked it. I just think that it could have been a little bit more. Madam seemed to be a little uneasy. It looks like she was more like less in pain. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I just think it could have been better because they only had like one shot. You know what I'm saying? But what I did like about the scene is that he wanted to finish up in the bathroom, so he was like, "Okay, well, can I give you a bath?" And it was like, "Okay." So he's planning on finishing up. So that kind of saved it for me. But otherwise, they could have given us some more shots.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get to you, Moochie, but let me get to Tamika then first before I get to Moochie. Tamika, what did you rate it?
It was tens across the board for me. I mean, listen, the actual act may not have really looked like much was going on, but I didn't see Madam being in pain. To me, Madam looked like she was enjoying herself, like she couldn't control it. It was about to pop through, And she was mad that phone kept going off and it disturbed her. She had to, get it together so she could go handle her business. But, I like that part too when he was like, so can I come in the bathroom wash you? And it's like, come on. She acting like it's a drag, but she knows she wanted him to come in there so he could finish doing what he had to do. So I was here for it. I was like, oh, shoot. Tommy literally ate all the cookie up and left no crumbs.
Okay.
Yes,
Moochie.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me.
I'll say it's a 10. It's a 10. I'll say it's a 10 for the simple fact. Only thing I agree with Candy Love. Thought I was a donut. You tried to glaze me. We ain't see none of that going on. We ain't see none of that going on because he should have came up with the glaze on his face. But anywho, that's why I give it a 10.
Oh my God! Y'all out of control.
Yeah, it was funny.
What you getting, Flash?
Ruthless TV had to leave, but thank you, Ruthless TV, for tapping in and kicking it with us at Virtual Club Eden. As you see, we do get dangerous over here. Okay, all right. EJ, did you give me your score, EJ?
I didn't. I just been over here enjoying all the answers in the chat. DeMarcus said, Tommy the Cookie Monster. I was over here rolling. And is the Cookie Monster. But yeah, I think it was a 10. Like if we got to go with these three choices, I would definitely give it a 10. I definitely don't think it was on the low end. I think for what it is and what it was on, I think we got, I think it gave what it was supposed to give.
Yeah.
And it looked like Madam was enjoying it, especially Madam being Madam. And I ain't gonna lie, Tommy do everything. Tommy is like a jack of all trades. Tommy, he do drywall, he can put up lights. We know he can cook. You know what I'm saying? He bake cookies, he eat cookies. I mean, Tommy just do it all. So I'm not mad at it.
Definitely eat cookies.
At all.
Yes, and yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, y'all. We're just gonna talk a little bit about some of the scenes that we saw in this episode, which is entitled Weakness. We did see Madam, who basically pulled up on Doc as well as Detective Davis. When they had that conversation, did anybody say, girl, run? Or did y'all say, girl, be a pimp and handle Madam like she a little chump? What did y'all say? I'm gonna go with Moochie, because Moochie, I know Moochie got something that she said to Detective Davis in that room with Madam one-on-one.
She played herself with this conversation. You want to act like you came in the morning. You ain't come in the morning. You got your back blown out, bugged out, and your legs is wobbling and all of that other stuff. And now you catching feelings. Yeah. You catching feelings because you don't want to sever ties with Doc because you still want to come back and get some. Just like Madam said, you gonna come back for the D.
She did.
You gonna come back for the D. That's what she said. I can't. I'm making it PG safe, y'all. You gonna come back for the D.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna switch sides. So basically, everybody end up with a slide. Okay. Candy Love. She talking to the detective. Detective Davis is talking to the DA as well as nasty Tandy husband. And she also sees that there is a listening device, or she puts in her own listening device and finds out that they've been talking slimy about her, and that they have their own plans as far as Club Eden goes. So, what were your thoughts, Candy Love, on that situation?
I'm glad she put that listening device there. which I think helped her go ahead and flip the switch on the situation. So now they've lost her as far as her being on the case. So they've lost her. Now she's with Madam, because she's going to help her out on that end. But once she heard that they were talking about her, they lost her. It was easy for her to flip anyway. She just needed that little extra push, and that was it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I agree. She was already on edge about the job anyway. So I'm still watching her with my good eye though, because Detective Davis,
Oh, yeah.
she can fool all of us. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but I'm still watching her with my good eye. Now
I'm
this
sorry.
scene right here. Oh, go ahead.
No, I just was gonna say I thought it was interesting that DA was like, oh, she's grimy, but she's greedy, So we learned that she used to do some nasty tricks back in the days, and she was like, but she'll get in line, So yeah, I was glad she heard them saying all that. She was like, I never liked that B. I was like, okay.
Yep, I'm glad she know how they really feel.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. All right, so Cass, let me know your thoughts. Dime, of course we know she saw the body in the back of the vehicle. She goes to snitch to Madam without understanding what happened from Big D, the same crap she did with Amp. What were your thoughts on Dime and her snitching?
What you just said, it made me think about what she did with Amp. It's just like she don't try to get the details. She don't even try to be like slick with it and ask questions to get, more info to bring to Madam. So it's just Dime being Dime, basically.
Right. Doing way too much.
Exactly. But not doing enough.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
She ready to tell. Just
yeah.
slow your roll. Pump your brakes, shawty.
For real.
Okay, so Tamika, we saw Dime make her way into the office with Madam. She went ahead and got Amp, brought him into the office, went to talking about he's doing this, and that. But then Amp says, how you gonna bring me in here? The same ish you did to me, you went and ran and told Madam on me without talking to me. And now here we are again, and this is why I'm upset with you. Basically, he was telling her, this is why I'm hot with you. So what would you say to Dime in regards to running and flipping and telling on everybody? And talk about this scene as well. Talk about this whole scene.
Yeah, they both work my nerves. They like two little kids. It's like she goes and tells Madam that she like, go bring him here. He don't want to come. He's coming pouting. And was it Candy Love? I can't remember who was saying earlier that he may not be as intoxicated as we think. I kind of believe that because he sure seemed like he sobered up at this point and he just was in his feelings and attitude again. But I really wanted Madam to pull up that daggone video of who did, flatten the tires, because I did not believe it was him. And when she was bringing it up, he kept continuously saying it wasn't him. But she brought it up to Madam too, and that's kind of when she was like, bring him in the office. So I was like, yes, we're going to pull up this video. But no, we didn't. So and then, of course, I wanted her to like, go on some more. I really, when she opened up that trunk, I wanted her to, have seen what you call it moving around. But that didn't happen either, so I wasn't getting what I wanted. But yeah, I like the conversation between him and Madam, even though she continuously says she's not gonna apologize. She's still in her way is apologizing the way that she knows how. It's like, I know I messed up, I know I was wrong. So I don't know what else he wants. He keeps saying we are right, it's okay, but obviously it's not, because you wouldn't still be out here acting a daggone fool. So yeah, but I get tired of them. I wish both of them would just cut it out already. It's played out.
Right. Listen, y'all hold tight.
Okay.
Shout out to VKJ coming through, y'all, with the super chat, the thank you. I don't know what these things are called, but shout out and thank you so much. He said, just sliding through to see y'all beautiful queens. Keep banging, lovely ladies. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. All right. Now, we mentioned that conversation between Madam and Amp. I just want to play a really quick clip of something that Amp said to Madam. And I want Moochie, I would like for you and then EJ to expand on this whole the whole conversation between the two.
Who do you keep trying to hurt by hurting yourself all the time?
Okay. That thing was deep. The look on her face when he said it, because she was trying to flip it on him. Stop hurting yourself because she has hurt you, or trying to hurt yourself to hurt her. So Moochie, dive into that. Tell me, what were your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on this is, I feel like with this whole scene, he knows certain things about their past, like, because even though that's his older aunt, it's kind of like he knows her from when she was younger. So he knows some of her dark secrets. And like I said, hurt people. So he knows why she is the way she is. And he's trying to bring that out on the carpet and let her know, look, I know something, this is deeper than me and
Mm-hmm.
Okay. EJ, carry it on home. EJ, carry it on home. Madam and Doc, Madam and Amp, they have the conversation. How are you gonna tell me basically what to do when you're literally doing the same thing? You're literally hurting yourself as well. So who are you hurting to hurt yourself?
I really liked that Amp said this because for one thing, we actually see Amp kind of challenge Madam in a sense. Now, I did have somebody slide through my comments and they didn't feel like, this was him challenging her at all. They didn't see that at all. They felt like Madam was too far here to be challenged. But I think that was the whole point, is that we see everybody call her Madam this, Madam that, you know what I'm saying? She literally got people calling her Madam. But this is someone that she knows, someone that she loves, someone that she cares about, someone that knows her, that loves her, that cares about her. And he's calling her out on the stuff that she actually does. Now, y'all know your girl rides for Madam, and I love Madam, but Madam is a psychopath. At the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, she's already said it. She's already been diagnosed. So typically, I would, go as far as to, say something way more deeper with, a way more deeper meaning. But with Madam being a psychopath, when it's at the end of the day, she does what she does because she has no real feeling about it. But honestly, I think that somewhere deep down inside, for that one person, she does have a feeling for. And I think there's only one person that she cares about at all when it really, really comes down to it. But I mean, just as far as that one thing that he said, like, who are you hurting? Can y'all hear me? I'm sorry, I keep hearing something going in and out.
You're good.
Okay. But as far as that one thing that she says, that he says, who are you hurting? What do you say? Who are you hurting? I can't remember the exact words, but y'all know what I'm talking about because I can't repeat words.
Right.
But as far as that one thing that he says to her about that, I don't know. It left me thinking, like, who is, what is this really all about? Like, it made me want to know more about her backstory, is really what it did to me. It got me more intrigued about maybe who her mom is, maybe how is Amp related to her. Like, I had more family questions when he said that more than anything. I don't know if anybody else felt that same way, but I got more curious about her actual past.
Right. Absolutely. I definitely had that thought as well. I was like, that made sense what he said to her, because there's only one reason why all of her actions, Madam doesn't care if she lives or is unalive. It's almost as if that's just her emotional state, and that's just the way that she's going to continue, to be. So I'm, again, like everybody else, I'm hoping they do give us the reasoning behind who Madam is and why she is the way that she is. So, y'all, this time we got to see my baby D get up on the stage with the rest of the fellas, y'all. I ain't give y'all a clip because I ain't trying to get shut down. Don't be no hater. Because that song said, We can't. Anyway, I ain't gonna sing the song, but y'all know what it was. He got on the stage. We saw Trouble get hot in the pants because he was afforded the opportunity to get on the stage, the main stage, before she did. Okay, now with that, y'all, we see a moment where Joey. Everybody has been questioning the loyalty of Joey, but I see a moment where I felt like Joey was really, really concerned for Madam. Moochie, let me know, what are your thoughts on the conversation that they had, him telling her, if you don't get your ish together and let me do my job, you may have to find somebody else. So what were your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that, she wanted to go outside without him. I had a problem with that. You just had these guys come up on the motorcycles and they could just drive by and hit y'all off. And they already did that before. So, like, what are you thinking? Like, you are stopping him from doing his job. And it sounds like he might walk.
Yeah.
Yep. Cass, what did you think? Because I was like, look, Madam, he ain't even lying. Like, again, just like what you said, you could have been snatched up hours ago, days ago. I'm sitting here trying to do my job, and you're making it harder on me. What were your thoughts?
That's real. Like, he like, okay, now you keep playing. What you hire me for? And which I understand. Like, he's just doing his job. But you know how Madam is, she runs stuff. So, you know, step aside, Joey.
So, Tamika, do you still think that Joey is an op, or do you think he's actually trying to be loyal to Madam?
I still don't trust Joey behind. I don't care. He over here talking about, I get the part of Madam not listening. We know she not going to listen. But when she said, what's going on with Kajiesh? You supposed to be on top of that. Oh, yeah, we are. We watching him. He's still in Mexico. She was like, that's supposed to be your first priority. Obviously, some of the security detail is slipping, okay, because we see that. So Joey might be on the chopping block. He may not be walking nowhere, but we going to have to wait and see, what happened with that. He got to prove it to me. I got to see him step up and do some things for me to be like, yeah, he's really fully there for her. I don't know if I 100% believe it yet. I might be at like 70%, but I'm still giving him the side eye until I see otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay. Candy Love, same subject. Same conversation between Madam and our guy Joey. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I had just put it in the chat. I think she just doesn't want somebody telling her what to do, what she can and cannot do. Versus you just go ahead. If she says she's finna go outside, then just go with her outside. Don't tell her what she can't do, because that's her problem. She's a boss. She's Madam. I tell you what to do. So, right. But I think that's her main issue.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. And the face-off happens once again. And this chick pulls up on Madam and says, hey, I got an indecent proposal for you. I can help you get out of this situation, but you got to run me my money. I know she didn't say it like that, but I'm from Miami, so we just talk how we talk.
That's how I heard it too.
So EJ, tell me. Okay.
Oh, did you ask me a question? I'm so sorry.
Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Her trying to get money from Madam to quote unquote protect her, or will Madam double check her?
Nah, we saw in the trailer that she gives her the money, so we know that she's gonna give her the money. She sold out Casanova, which I think for somebody who was a straight lace, because we know that she turned straight laced. Apparently she would do whatever it took to get to where she got, but then she turned into this straight laced person. And for somebody that's straight laced, you do not tell Madam that Casanova is an op. So in that moment when she did that, either she already knew that Casanova's cover was blown. That's one theory, or she was just done and she was just tired and she just like, look, if I can't beat them, I'm gonna join them, and I might as well just go ahead and concede, take this money, go do what I got to do. I really think that DA really ticked her off to the point where she don't believe in a justice system, to be honest. Like, I just don't think that she believes that what she's doing even matters, because people like Madam are always going to come out on top. People like Madam are always going to win. So I might as well get what I can get out of it and then keep it pushing. So although my instinct tells me not to trust her because she is a detective, at the end of the day, everybody has a number, and I feel like most people can be bought. I think there is a very small percentage of people that cannot be bought, and I feel like there is a number, and if you give people their number, that's it, you know. So that's my thoughts on it.
Sure.
Cool. I got a question.
We gotta wait a minute, hold tight real quick, y'all. We gotta make it rain real quick. Gotta make it rain, y'all. They're coming through. So shout out to Savannah.
Hey, girl.
Rivers Rosamore, baby. Making it rain up in here on us, y'all. Thank you, Savannah. We absolutely appreciate it. Making it rain, okay? You see?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, okay. That's how you do it. All right. So anyone else have any thoughts on
I have a
this
question.
indecent proposal? Oh, yes. I'm
Okay.
sorry. You did say that.
Yes. So, okay. So now that Casanova is supposedly deleted, but he's not. So how is it going to work with Baby D? How is this going to work now that Detective Davis has crossed over? Casanova is still alive. He's at the safe house, but my thing is, how is it going to come back to Baby D as if you're supposed to have done this? So somebody's going to be deleted. Gotta be.
Oh yeah, they
how's
got
that going
to
to work?
be.
Yeah, because you told us you did this, but then you didn't do it,
Mhm.
and now she's crossed over to our side. So it's like it's a web, a spider's web.
That's how that's how they find out about Big Baby D, Little Baby D, whatever it is. I'll go, okay, Tim, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. Yes, his dance, but he was rolling. He was doing that. But at the end of the day, that's probably how it's gonna find out. That's probably how they're gonna find out. Now that Detective Davis has crossed over to the dark side, the only person that Casanova trusts, of course, is Detective Davis. He reaches out to her, tells her, and then she in turn tells Madam. This is where she actually gains Madam's trust, because she's going to tell her, and then that's when she gets her trust. That's when she get her money. That's when she go on about her business, and that's when your boy Big Baby D, aka the Bayou Banger, gets deleted.
Okay. I'm like, now how is this gonna work? Because somebody got to go. Because you done lied to us. You act like you did all of this, shots fired. You done wrapped him up, took him to the swamp. But you didn't.
But
now
can I play
something
devil's
has happened.
advocate?
You don't even know
Can I play devil's advocate a little bit though? What if Detective Davis still playing the role? Okay, I'm getting good with you. I'm gonna get your money. This is gonna be a little evidence, a little proof that I need. Yeah, I know she specifically made it her business to ask for Casanova. What if Casanova, I'm playing devil advocate. What if Casanova already reached out to her and told her what the game was? And now she knows.
Yeah, I'm thinking he probably did, because I was wondering. I know that he said he was dropping him to the safe house, and he was like, she's the only one I could trust. He said he was going to make that phone call, so I wanted to know if she had already received the call by the time she got there. That's the big question. But somebody's going to get it deleted, whether it's her, Big Z, or Casanova for real this time. Somebody got to go. And if she's playing games with Madam already said to Blue, well, then we'll have fun taking her out, won't we? But she was like, I think she might be real with this one.
Right.
Go see.
I want to know how they're going to wrap all this stuff up.
It's definitely gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But then we see Madam, she received this call from this Looney Tune right here. Looney Tune. I don't know which Looney Tune character y'all want to give him, but he's definitely a Looney Tune. Candy, drop your thoughts. I know nobody really likes Fernando. Nobody likes him. Hello. He's so
right.
You call him
I think he's
I'm so sick of him.
Yes, he's like a psycho.
He's a sucker,
Like-
not a psycho.
All of that. It's like your voice changing. You're doing all these weird phone calls on a whisper. It's like your brother don't rock like that. So why are you acting that way? He doesn't. You just. I call him Frederico. Frederico is just doing too much. He's. I think he's a psycho. I really do. He's ticky boom boom, and but he's messing with the right one. But I don't think his brother doesn't act like that though. He's still childish. Something's wrong with him.
I was saying the same
ego
thing.
was bruised. That's why his ego was bruised.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blue got your woman
by a woman. Yeah.
Blue got your woman, so that's what he's still thinking. Like, you know, ain't no woman gonna take my woman. Right. That's what he had. And he just want to just destroy everything in sight. You want to destroy everything in sight, but you don't even have this ain't even your beef. That's why I didn't understand this part.
Yeah.
And you know, that's about it. Like that, I already ranted about it already.
And that whispering, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We back at it again. We about to make it rain. Oh, keep y'all making it rain. Thank you. The mark is on. Thank you. So with that, y'all, he has a question. Ladies, who can y'all trust more, Tandy or Detective Davis? I'm gonna let EJ answer that one first.
Which one would I trust more? Right now, I'm trusting Detective Davis more. I don't trust Tandy because Tandy don't believe that fat meat is greasy. You know what I'm saying? She don't believe that candy is sweet. She don't believe that, you know, she just don't believe. Like, she saw Madam unalive somebody right there in front of her. Like, you just don't believe what you see with your own eyes, and I just don't get it. And yet you still keep messing. You texting Rayshawn. She told you don't bring that mess into her club. That's what she said. You know, those were her words, not mine. She said, don't bring it into her club. She asked you to leave them alone. She literally came and got the boy. You know what I'm saying? But yet you still keep reaching out to him. Like, even before she reached out to him to offer him the money, like, in my opinion, like, you shouldn't even been reaching out to him. You should have went through Madam and been like, look, can you keep him quiet? I want to offer him some money. Like, everything you do at this point should have been through Madam, but no, you gonna continue to do what you do. So I don't trust her ever. It was her dumb plan to have them come do the drive-by. Remember, it was stupid trying to get the club shot up. That was like dumbest plan ever. I don't trust her. Just dumb.
She ain't learned.
She ain't learned, girl. She ain't learned at all. Okay, when Madam
Everybody can answer that one. Everybody can answer. What about you? What about you, Candy? Well, I mean, I'm sorry, Cass.
I'm with EJ.
Cass. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trusting Davis before I trust that little thing. I can't stand the sight of her face when I see her. I'm still mad.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Tandy has nothing to lose. Tandy
I'm pretty much with them. I'll take Davis over Tandy. I'm sorry, I don't trust Tandy as far as I can see her. So
exactly.
I'll take Davis too. I'll take Davis for the simple fact because she once she heard what that woman said about her, she's like done. She's like done. Yeah. She heard her say that she don't like her. She heard what she said, so like I think she's gonna start, you know, getting her money because she ain't getting paid anyway. Not like how she should be.
Might as well.
That's true.
Yeah. Candy has nothing to lose, so it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, Candy. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying Tandy has nothing to lose. No, I was just saying Tandy has nothing to lose. Yeah, so I wouldn't trust her at all.
Okay. All right, y'all.
She don't care about what she have to lose, rather, Candy. That's the problem. Right. She don't seem to care because the minute that stuff come out about Jack, you know, it's over for them and they lifestyle, like, you know, to the public, because apparently the people around them seemed to know, because the DA seemed to know that something, that he was,
Yeah, because she said he's off limits.
But remember when Shamika was on the show way back when in season 1, Shamika, the one that played like she was a young girl, and she was like, we really want to get Tandy and her husband. So what happened to that? Like, that's the part that threw me off, because I'm like, initially they were investigating these two, and now it's all about taking down Madam.
I don't believe that. I don't ever believe that was real. Like, I don't think that that was a real thing. I think that was just her trying to play Madam and not realizing that you can't play Madam. But I think that was just her doing the most.
For real.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, y'all. So here comes the time where your girl TicahDishawn has created something called the Dangerous Quiz. Now, you guys have 106 seconds to basically answer the questions, which will be read out by video. And you can either the chat panel, put them in the private chat, as well as the audience, put them in the comments, okay? If you're going to have 10 seconds, and then after that 10 seconds, you'll actually see the video, the answers to the question that's being asked, okay? Are you ready, ladies?
We're ready.
In my live voice. All right, y'all. Virtual Club Eden, it's time for the Dangerous Quiz. You have 10 seconds to answer each question, which will be read out loud. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's get it. What was Tandy's first financial offer to Rayshawn?
Are you done?
We want to offer you $25,000.
Amp asked Big D, who are you talking to? What was his answer?
I was talking to myself.
Shit don't look like it to me.
What was the triggering statement that caused Doc to pop Babyface's popcorn?
You got your shit together. What the fuck you worry about him for? Insecure. Nigga, don't you got a baby to bury?
What was Fernando's response to Madam asking, where is your brother?
I don't remember.
Oh, he's around. He's like a stealth bomber. By the time you see him coming, he's already gone.
I was just going to say around, but I wasn't sure.
It's all good. Y'all did very well for this 106-second dangerous game. All I want to say to everybody is thank y'all for participating and stay dangerous, okay? So shout out to everybody. Okay. All right, y'all. So now we're just going to dive back in. We're going to wrap this thing up. I want to know everyone's final thoughts and predictions on the upcoming episode of All the Queen's Men. And we can start with EJ.
My predictions and what did you say? I'm sorry, final thoughts and predictions?
Yes, ma'am.
Final thoughts on this episode. I mean, I thought it was a decent episode. I am excited to see how Madam reacts when she gets to the nursing home. Definitely know that the daddy is going to be okay. We know that he had all the blickies in the bed, so we're not worried about that part at all. But I did like the way that they are humanizing her this particular season. I think DeMarcus and I talked about it in the chat at some point or in the comments, but they are really doing a good job at making Madam seem more human. And for a long time, she has really seemed like she was, unhuman, and that she really was a psychopath and that she had no feelings whatsoever. But we do see that she has that one sore spot, and that one sore spot is her father, someone that she actually loves, someone that you got an emotion, a feeling out of. You saw her scream, you heard the emotion in it. And it was triggering. At the end of the day, somebody pretended that they were doing the same exact thing that she did to someone else, which she found funny. Didn't find it funny. She had a stone face about it. But now, in contrast, we see that when she thinks it's happening to her father, she has a different emotion about it. And I thought that was really interesting. And I kind of liked how they did that and how they showed that. And then, honestly, really no real big predictions. I think we are going to go ahead and see, based off of what Jay Marcus told us and, the trailer, we are going to go ahead and see Rayshawn get his revenge. And that's probably the most thing that I'm excited for. I can't wait to see it.
Okay. All right. We'll go with Mochi.
I feel like with this, I'm going to piggyback off of EJ. Madam, it's nothing going to happen to her father, but now this is going to set Madam off. Now she's going to come at him full strength. Yep. She's going to get his brother. Now the question is constantly going to be mad about it. Like, how is he going to react about it? Is he going to be relieved because this is probably something he always wanted, but he don't want to take his own brother out? So I feel like with that, and I want to see his revenge. I want to see Ray's revenge. So I want to see what he does with that. I hope he doesn't get caught, though. That's the part I'm worried about. Because, he's not,
Me too.
Yeah, I agree as far as the part of with Madam. Because when it came to fake Kajier wannabe, he, we saw him in Blue's house versus when he made this call, we didn't get to see where he was. They just kind of alluded to it. I feel like he playing mind games with her, and I'm tired of him playing games. I'm tired of him making calls. So I really would not mind if he get taken out now. It's about that time. Time's up. But just the thought that, he can even make it be in her mind like, oh, your security is weak, and you said you didn't have nobody you care about, but obviously you do. Now how you gonna feel when it's happening to you? She's definitely about to come hard. It's about to be on and popping. And I think Detective Davis, Casanova, Big D, they all better be, I don't know, either they better be on the run or they better make sure that stuff is lined up, because they could be on the chopping block. Joey could be on the chopping block. We'll see. Maybe he gonna step up, and like I said, I would love to see it, and I definitely do want to see what Rayshawn is gonna do. I'm kind of worried about him, and on the other hand, I feel like Tandy and her husband need to be worried, because I think they a little, too high up on their horse and thinking that they untouchable. So it's gonna be real interesting. I'm excited to see what we're gonna have going there.
For sure. Cass, your final predictions.
I'm ready to see Rayshawn. Like I said, I want him to do what needs to be done, but I want him to get his money first. I want him to be able to get the money first and then get his revenge and do what he needs to do to take care of them people. With Fernando, I hope that she's 6 blue on Fernando, because that would just be so epic to me. But like EJ said, I've never seen her show any emotion, but when it comes to her dad, that's a sensitive spot or whatever. But I'm not worried about his safety, because the nurse made sure he got all them, like she said, the blickies they on deck. So I'm not worried about his safety. But as far as her revenge, this is gonna be like no other, because you don't play with her daddy. So I'm ready.
That part.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And Candy Love, last but not least, the one and only Candy Love, what are your thoughts?
Thoughts for the episode or just predictions?
The prediction, I'm sorry. Final prediction.
Predictions. Is this the finale? Not finale, like mid-season, or is it a break after this one?
How
we're thinking it may be the last episode until we get a break. So we're thinking it may be the mid-season break. We just Yeah.
Okay, so that determines my answer. So what happened?
Keep
Oh,
going. My bad. I'm sorry.
okay, so I think as far as the dad goes, I think he's gonna be okay. I do like that they have finally activated Madam because she hadn't been activated the whole entire season, all these episodes. She's finally activated, and I think we're gonna get the old Madam back. Even though we haven't had many unalivings because they are hot, because you've sort of threatened her about her dad, I think she's gonna go ahead and cause some damage, some way or another. I think dad is gonna be okay because he has all those blickies in the bed, and I think the nurse is gonna be, making sure everything's okay. I don't know what kind of training she has. However, I think he's gonna be all right. Rayshawn's revenge. I cannot wait to see it. I hope he does get what he needs, financially or just mentally from them. I don't think he's gonna do anything like unalive them. Maybe he just might, take money from them or something over a period of time or whatever. Because of course he's running for mayor. Is it governor?
Mm-hmm.
Mayor. Yeah. So I don't think he's mayor. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do anything to him, like unalive him yet. But I think he's probably gonna get financial gain from them over a period of time. And I can't wait to see what's gonna go on with Big Baby D and Casanova and Detective Davis. I can't wait to see how that unfolds.
Yeah, absolutely. And my final predictions are that I think we are going to finally get to see Concierge. I don't know if it's going to be like at the very last minute or if he and Madam are going to be able to have that conversation, but I feel like we are going to get to see him per se. I also feel, I hope that I just want to see Rayshawn, even if he just blinky whip Tandy and her husband. But I feel like because of who they are, they may be so protected that they may have somebody that's watching and may end up pulling up on Rayshawn and the crew and kind of mess up their whole plan. But I'm hoping at least get a blinky whip or something from Rayshawn. Let him tap that dude on his head because of all of the stuff that they've gone through. And based on my last video, and I hope y'all guys go check it out, I did do a little moment where we finally get to see the confrontation between Madam as well as Fernando. And then, of course, that's when I think we're going to see Concierge. So those are my final predictions. I'm always wrong. So, but I'm hoping we do get to see a little bit more entertainment as far as somebody getting sent up to the big upper basement or the lower basement, something. Because we have seen that really in this whole season.
True.
So, y'all, I think that's it. We have done the doggone thing. We've been on this thing for about an hour and something. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in. And last but not least, we'll start with Moochie. Let us know what you got coming up. And just tell everybody where they can find you. Those who aren't subscribed to your channel. And make sure y'all hitting that like and subscribe button while you already here.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Smoochilla's reviews. It's under Smoochilla. I will be doing the third part on Movie Night with the Ladies along with EJ and Tamika's Den. We will be doing New Edition, the third part. Tuesday, I'll do The Wire with Miss K. And I do have other reviews up on my page. Please keep your notifications on. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Oh, we just did coffee today for the old school review. For the throwback. Sorry about that.
Nice. Okay. Candy Love, what's up? What you got?
I have whatever you all have going on. If anybody invites me, I'm there. My channel is coming soon. Not sure when, but it's coming soon. Yes, that's soon. I did tell somebody I was going to start on the first of September, but I think that's a Friday, and that's not gonna happen. That's Labor Day weekend.
Oh Lord.
I take that back.
Okay. Okay. All right, Tamika then.
Yes, I have up my All the Queens of Men recap, my Fatima recap, my Loves Are Unlocked recap. I did a trivia night last night. Usually I try to do the trivia every 2 weeks, but I might be cutting that down to once a month. I do self-care Saturdays and what you should be watching the first Saturday of the month. And like Moochie was mentioning, we do Throwback Sunday movies the last Sunday of the month. So we just did coffee and we got a poll up, for you guys to choose what's the next ones y'all want. And we typically do those in the order that y'all, that they fall in. And Monday we got the Shy. Tuesday, I think myself and EJ, I don't know who else is joining, is doing Zatima. And then we just keep it going and going and going. So please do subscribe if you are not already subscribed. I appreciate it. And I thank you ladies for having me up here. It is good time as always.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Cass, what you got next?
Make sure you shop clvuc.com for all your lip essential needs. I am wearing 1202 in Starburst tonight. Yes, make sure you shop.
Hey. Okay. All right. Y'all get your lips popping, okay? I'm working on it. I gotta get some. Never mind. I'm working on it. I'm coming. And
EJ, line them up, EJ. Shine them up, EJ.
The inspiration behind all of this madness, girl. Tell everybody, sis, what you got coming up?
Let's see. Okay, so I already have all of my Zatima videos up. So I just did episodes 11 and 12, the recaps on those. All the Queen's Men got the full recap up. And of course, my quick thoughts is already up on that as well. I got a quick thoughts up of the Shy that is up already. And then, of course, we got movie night with the ladies. So make sure that y'all tune into that. We go live every Thursday and we talk about different movies. It's always a vibe. It's always a good time. So definitely come through. We're going to be rocking with Mochilla this week. So we're going to be doing the third part of New Edition, like she said earlier. And your girl, Tamika's Den, and I are actually going to be doing Zatima live. So we're going to be doing that on Tuesdays, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. So definitely tune into that because there's a lot to talk about with that. And if any of our friends want to join us, you know that you are always more than welcome if y'all are looking at Zatima. We definitely would love to have you. And then other than that, the TV Junky merch store is open, y'all. I'm adding stuff each and every day. This cup like this. I have stuff like this, all of my cups, and just different stuff that's on the website. So definitely check it out, www.tvjunkymerch.com. I'll put it in the chat here in just a second. So go support your girl. Keep your notifications on,
And someone wants you all to put y'all links in the chat for checking you, boo. They want your information so they can subscribe.
Information. Okay. All right, y'all. And with that being said, thank you, everyone that has tapped in, tuned in, and came to be dangerous with us tonight. Your girl TicahDishawn of All Things Ruthless. I took a little break on my movie reviews, but I will be back not this week, but the following week after that. I do have the chat, the Shy with EjTheTVJunky. I also have my recaps, All the Queen's Men, as well as Zatima that are currently up. So y'all please check that out. And then also, if you're new to my channel, finding me for the first time, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to all these beautiful ladies on this panel. We always come and have an amazing time. And I'm so grateful that you guys are willing and able to come and hang out with us on the hottest night in the week, which is Sunday. Now, we know we're supposed to be at church, but I ain't going to say all that. We at the club, virtual club. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in. The Lord know our heart. It is what it is. Okay, thank y'all so much for being here. And we basically up out of this joint. Y'all take it easy. Stay dangerous. I know that's
Thank
crazy
you.
term, but stay dangerous.